This is the Mermis, and as I said, he's a dual one-star winner. He's just 6, and he's going on doing his job really well. Yeah, and that's lovely, isn't it? That's Grantstown done and dusted. And as I said, he's a proven young horse to go on and do his job really well. A dual one-star winner, he won in Lisgarvan and Ballindennisk. And he's one for the future, I have no doubt. Just somebody going to get an awful lot of fun out of this fella. Beautiful colour, and he's an absolute smashing model. And really well produced. So that's the first one to start their day off. That's Grantstown done and dusted. And lot number 2. And what a lovely bunch of riding horses we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. And just to let you know the schedule, so we are going to show jump now from 1 to 27. And then in the afternoon, they will all be showcased across country. And tomorrow at 9:30, we will loose school the 3-year-olds. A lot of these horses are going to be available to school later on. So the vendors are all available to we can. But they can be trialled when convenient. So lot number 2, and this is Tomas Styles, Monbeg Winston. And this is a lovely 5-year-old gelding who's done loads as well. He's by Winston, and of course Winston is the son of Heartbreaker out of a Landetto mare. Very well related now. This fella, there's a load of real good horses in the family. ESI Florence and the ESI Hanai. There's a lot of those 150 performers, 145 performers. This fella has gone on and he's doing his job really well. He has 12 show jumping points. He was well placed in the 5-year-old final in Mullingar. He was 3rd. He's jumping very well. He's a lovely blood horse. And he's going to go on and do his job really well. This is Monbeg Winston. Yeah, so that's Monbeg Winston. Yeah, he was also third, this guy, at the Balmoral National Championship. And he's doing his job really well. He's going to go on. Could be a very, very promising young horse for the country. Or for the future, I should say. So that's number 2, Monbeg Winston, and that's the Moss style. And now in is lot number 3, and this is the property of Gráinne O'Brien, Bolimba Edition Uno. This is a lovely 5-year-old grey gelding. He's by Van Gogh out of a cruising mare. Lovely pedigree. He's coming on and he's doing his job really well also, this fellow. Yeah, double clear in his only 2 events. He's a lovely model. He's a real man of a horse, isn't he? And out of a cruising mare. By Van Gogh, and Van Gogh is the son of Numero Uno. Yeah, and well related, this fellow as well, make no mistake. The dam is a full sister to Mullentine Lockall, who was a 150 mare when ridden with the army by Captain Michael Kelly. And also Lee Stone, my Lord Trumps, is in that family, and Mullentine Challam. So all proven performers in the family. Yeah, so that was lot number 3. That was Bolimba Edition Uno, really nice Van Gogh gelding out of a very well related cruising mare, and a lovely performance again here. That's the Van Gogh. That's lot number 3. And lot number 4, this is the property of Peter Smith. Yeah, Albury King Cobra. This is a Cobra 5-year-old gelding out of a mare by Mermis. Lovely type. He's by Cobra, who's the son of Cornet Oblensky. He's 30 show jumping points now, this fella. Lovely horse going on. 30 show jumping points. He's done a little bit of hunting. He's a lovely temperament, and he's a real good type. By Cobra, out of a Mermis or mare. Yeah, this is lot number 4, Albalria King Cobra, Cobra gelding. Cobra gelding out of a Mermasar mare. Back to the same family as Diamond Courage, who was a 145 horse and ridden by Peter Smith. So this is a homebred. Yeah, and a nice performance there. That's lot number 4, and that's Peter Smith's Balleria King Cobra. Lot number 5 we have now, and this is Daniel O'Sullivan's O'Bailey. 5-year-old gelding by Andiamo Z. By interest, excuse me, who's the son of Andiamo? He's by interest. He's out of a mare by Montreal. Yeah, he's jumping 110s and 120s. There's a real smashing type. Yeah, that was a really nice performance by the interest gelding. Really nice performance. Yeah, he looks really one for the future. He's a really good type, lovely colour. He's a show jumper, he's a lovely blood horse, and he has a future ahead of him. I have no doubt about that. This guy could be anything now. He's a real star for the future. So that's slot number 5, and that's DJ O'Sullivan's O'Bailey. This is Emer Kavanagh's EK Gangster Henry. This is a nice 5-year-old gelding by Ganesh Hero, out of a mare by Lester Ladd. Yeah, he's jumping up to 1 m 10, this fellow. Yeah, 75% thoroughbred, this fellow, by Ganesh Hero, out of a Lester Ladd mare. Right, and that was Emer Kavanagh's EK Gangster Henry. Lovely, lovely Ganesh Hero gelding out of a Lester Ladd mare. We have a slight problem with our live streaming, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to pause just for 10 minutes. We have a slight problem with our live streaming. It is streaming on YouTube, but unfortunately on our website it's not streaming. And whilst it's recorded, we just want to sort that technical issue out. So we will just give us 10 minutes, and apologies for any inconvenience, particularly to all those horses that are warming up there. But we'll be back with you in just a moment. But it is really important that we do have our live streaming correct. So we will talk to you shortly. Just give us about 10 minutes, please. And again, apologies for the inconvenience.
So this is Rocket Man. He's now a 10-year-old and established at 4-star now, but we stepped him up to 4-star last year, which is when we start traveling abroad. And actually at the end of the season, we took him to Buckelo, which is in the Netherlands, a couple of days travel to do that. And he just ran up really light. And he's always been a horse that we had struggled to keep weight on. He wasn't, you wouldn't normally call him like a hot horse or sort of, you know, obviously stressed that way. But he was quite a kind of a quietly anxious horse, and obviously with losing condition, going off his feet a little bit, and a hard horse to kind of train and compete. We were looking for a solution for him for this season, and that solution was NutriGuard. So again, really tackling his gut. That's got a postbiotic in it as well, which is going to reduce those stress levels. He's eating better. He's much more efficient in terms of the hard feed that he's on. He's able to hold his condition. He went to Mill Street this year for another long format, a 10-minute course, testing conditions, fastest horse of the day by 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes, 20 seconds, rocket by name, rocket by nature. And he won that, but the best thing for us was that a month later, or less than about 4 weeks later, he was able to go to Aachen in Germany because he'd come through that run so well. So the big benefit for us with NutriGuard is that complete gut care that you get, and then all of the peace of mind for us knowing that I'm going to get all the benefits from everything else that we're feeding him. Rocket has always been a big framed horse, and a lot of the work that he needed was real strength-based training. What we were finding before this season was we kept having to back off him in training and back off the competition calendar as well, and just leave long periods of breaks and recovery between competitions and not being able to get back to the training. Now, it's not just being able to compete him more frequently and do those long journeys to those big competitions, it's the amount of work and training that we can do has really upped. Again, healthier gut, much better utilisation of his feed, much better capacity to work and perform.
And we are ready to recommence for the Go for Gold for 2024, lot number 7 in the evening now, the property of Rory Costigan, GRC perhaps. 5-year-old Big Gelding by Levant de Heving, out of Loch Nevada Heather by Clover Brigade, of course by Clover Hill, and on the downside side we have Errigal Flight going back to King of Diamonds. The first down, Loch Nevada Heather, the dam of GRC Tadmus, jumping at 1.50 meter for France. Lala Aicha also jumping 1.45 meter with Abdulaziz Al-Alsha, and GRC Choctaw jumping 1.30 meter with Ireland's Jessica Burke. The first dam, Loch Nevada Tiff, dam of GRC Condor, jumping 1.35 m, with our rider here in front of us, Gemma Phelan, and GRC Quasar. So the 5-year-old GRC Perhaps, lot number 7. And a lovely round from lot number 7. Of course, its brother, or half-brother, also represented Ireland already at the World Breeding Championships in show jumping at Lanaken in Belgium. That's lot number 7. And just a quick reminder as well, lots number 1 through to 6 can be reviewed again on the replay of the live stream. So lots number 1 through to 6 can be reviewed on the live stream replay. As we go to lot number 8, another fine individual in Industrial Action, ridden by Daisy Trafford. And Daisy, happy birthday, congratulations to you as well. By the wonderful up-and-coming Sire Tyson, who is by numero uno. Out of the dam CBI Ice Queen, who's by Baltic VDL. A 5-year-old bay gelding, Industrial Action. Already has been out and about in Ireland as well, notably winning the eventing discovery class at Mill Street International. He's also a winner at EI90 level and placing 5th in the national championships, having very consistent form. The second dam, Caprice, is a full sister to Katusha, the dam of Quentin 45, and has been approved by the AES also. The third dam, Patricia, dam of Katusha, Amaru and Diva, all jumping at 1.40 m, as well as the fourth dam, Fortuna, dam of Lipoco, show jumping to 1.45 m. It's the 5-year-old, lot number 8, Industrial Action. Showing lovely adjustability and rideability also to boot from lot number 8. That is the property of Richard and Daisy Trafford. Industrial Action, lot number 8. As we go to lot number 9, property of Jenny McCann, by the amazing sire Valent, who's by Horst Lalue, a wonderful producer of both show jumpers and eventers, out of Cruising Galway Girl by the legendary Cruising, going back to Seacrest, and bringing through the thoroughbred on the dam sire also. BG Cruise has been slowly produced in show jumping up to 1.10 m and evented at training level. It was clear in the Arena Eventing Department of Agriculture's Food and Marine Autumn Development Series as a 5-year-old recently. Of course, Valence sire of Cooley, Rosalind and Juland. So Cruising Galway Girl, the dam of BG Cruise, has already given us Mr. Cruise Control at 2-star FEI under Frida Lund from Norway, as well as BE Cruiseland, formerly SRS Cruiseland, show jumping to 1.15, as well as Cruisegraph, jumping to 1.20 m with Rebecca Chiapero in Italy. The second dam, Chia, is the dam of Mr. Cruise Control, having gone 5-star long with Andrew Nicholson. It's lot number 9, BG Cruise. An absolutely amazing polished performance from BG Cruise and Jenny McCann, lot number 9. Lot number 10, the property of Beline Equestrian. It's Dacia Starboy, the 5-year-old bay gelding by KEC Maximum Joe, out of Fairfield Clare by King of Shannon, the thoroughbred, going back to a chairlift. A flashy mover with a scopy jump. He's competed to CCI 1-star already and has had several top 6 placing both at 90 and 100 level. Show jumped to 110, also producing multiple clear rounds. A very competitive horse with the ability to go to the top of the sport. It's number 10 in your catalogue, Dacia Starboy. So the sire of lot number 10, Dacia Starboy, KEC Maximum Joe, represented the Netherlands at Nations Cup level in show jumping. And again, it's going to be very hard to pick which one you want to take home. Another polished performance, this time by Katie Slater, with lot number 10, the property of Ballina Equestrian. It's Dacia Starboy, bred by Aidan and Emma de Brundesha. And for our friends watching on from around the world, of course, bidding available online. Do register to bid. And all of the veterinary certificates and x-rays available to download from the Goresbridge Go for Gold website. It's lot number 11, the property of Tomas Doyle, Monbeg Dunard Blue, the first of our 4-year-olds. The 4-year-old Grey Gelding by Zirocco Blue VDL by Mr. Blue out of Samantha. Samantha by Monaco, going back to Animo. Stunning Grey Gelding, excel in any sphere, I think. A beautiful mover with an outstanding temperament. The first dam, Samantha, has already given us Divine Spirit, who has jumped up to 1.30 m with Joshua Fernley in Great Britain. Also Creevy Quinn Blue, jumping 1.25 m with Julianne Gaffney. The second dam has bred Gomerus, jumping 1.30 m in the Netherlands, as well as Mamanta Harvarinas, the dam of Rimamenta Harvinia, jumping 1.35 m with David Arantz for Portugal. So the first of our 4-year-olds, bred by Maeve Cuff, it is Monbeg Dunard Blue. An excellent performance for the first of our 4-year-olds, number 11, Monbeg Dunard Blue by Zirocco Blue VDL out of Samantha by Monaco, bred by Maeve Cuff. And again, make sure for all our viewers online to pop onto the Go for Gold Goresbridge website, register your bid. We're here to help, be it online, email or phone call. If you have any queries whatsoever, we're here to help. As we're almost ready to welcome lot number 12, the property of MBF Sport Horses, bred by Gillian Connors, the 4-year-old bay gelding by Tullabeg Fusion. Out of Bremount Rocket, who's by Romabo, going back to Coriando. The dam, Bremount Rocket, jumped up to 1.40 m with Hannah Connor Smith, and is the dam of Gover's Rocket. The third dam, Cover's Promise, is a dam of Caramac Diamond, jumping 1.40 meters, up to 1.40 meters with Nadia Caphanley in Switzerland, as well as Global Promise at CCI 3-star short with Ivy Fisher for Great Britain, and SHS Matty Mode jumping 1.30 meters with Hannah O'Shea, of course the sire of MBF Caesar Rocket, Tullabeg Fusion, the sire of Tullabeg Flamenco, Ireland's Olympic horse under Sam Watson. By the sire Tullabeg Fusion, the 4-year-old MBF Caesar Rocket, property of MBF Sport Horses. It's lot number 12. David Harrison's lot number 13 is next. Mosstown Julio, by the sire OBUS Quality, out of Thomond Crest. Thomond Crest by Sonny Boy, going back to Julio Marner, also thoroughbred. Bred by David Harrison. So a homebred. The second dam, Shannon View Diamond, has jumped to 1.40 meters under Adrian Cronin. And the third dam, Ollie's Return, the dam of Time for a Winner, who is the dam of Kiliernan Romeo, jumping to 1.35 meters. Willie Won't He, jumping 1.45 meters with Clem McMahon, one of the winners at the World Championships for Ireland. CSF White Rock Cruise, jumping 1.40 meters with Nicholas Butler, and CSF Candy, jumping 1.30 meters with Jonathan Creswell. So a nice family. The sire of number 13, Mosstown Julio, is OBUS Quality, who's sitting in second place as a sire of the World Breeding Federation Sport Horses, as a sire of eventers. And a very nicely ridden round for lot number 13, Mosstown Julio. Remember, these are just 4-year-olds. So 4-year-old bay gelded in by OBUS Quality out of the Sunny Boy sired Thomond Crest. As we welcome lot number 14, the property of J.J. Bow by the thoroughbred Island Commander out of a King's Servant Dam, Rahard Diamond. It's Odyssey Island, the winner of the RDS qualifier at Scartine. He's progressed to jump a lovely clear round at the RDS. Also placed in the 4-year-old working hunter class at the RDS Horse Show in 2024, as well as qualifying for the 4-year-old final at the Lisgarvan International, where he finished in 4th place and was the highest place horse with traditional Irish breeding. Ridden by a 16-year-old girl, a beautiful easy horse with a great mind, lovely paces and a brave and careful jump, carrying 88% thoroughbred blood. Ridden by Ciara O'Connor and bred by the Doyle brothers. And yet another polished performance. Lot number 14, the 4-year-old by Island Commander. One of 2 by the Sir Island Commander in your catalogues this morning. The property of JJ Bow, Odyssey Island. Lot number 15, the striking Grey Gelding by HHS Cornet, who's by Cornet Oblensky going back to Clinton. Out of Jerpoint, missed by Cloverman, going back to Clover Hill. Lot number 15, Classicals Jerpoint Will, the property of Steve and Georgie Jones, bred by Miley Summers. It's the winner of the Dubarry Young Event Horse Qualifier at Mill Street, and also the Discovery Event Horse Qualifier, progressing to come second in the finals. Wilbert is the easiest, trainable, most reliable and most willing character according to his catalogue entry. And the dam, Jerpoint Mist, has given us Kinsella jumping 1.45 m in the USA with Charlotte Clark. Jerpoint Eclipse gone CCI 3-star long with Max Gordon for Great Britain. And Kineo, also 3-star long with Steve Van Winkel for Belgium. Our rider here this morning, John Tilley. And you've just seen lot number 15. Thank you very much to John Tilley, our rider of Classicals Jerpoint Will by HHS Cornet, out of Jerpoint Mist by Cloverman, going back to Clover Hill. Lot number 15. And just in case you're in any doubt of the success of our selectors here at the Goresbridge Go for Gold sale, some of our graduates recently. In just 2024 alone, MBF Dig Deep was the USA West Coast 4-year-old champion, sourced here from the Go for Gold sale just last year. MBF Starburst, the 6-year-old development champion in 2024. With Kim Severson, we had Cooley Corrihy Diamond, the highest ranked 7-year-old in the USA. And they're just a small sample size of the success from the Go for Gold as we go to lot number 16, the property of Higgins Sport Horses and Aoife Dooley. It's the Dane, the 4-year-old Bay Filly by Econox, who's by Agnes de Seigneur, out of GCS Paris by L'Arc de Triomphe, going back to Landor S. as well as Verdi in the dam line, going back to Kingdom de Revel. So a nice mix of Irish and continental European breeding, a potential top event horse with exceptional movement, showing loads of jumping ability and blood to match. Brave across country. She has competed at SJI, which is Showjumping Ireland shows as well. GCS Paris, the mother of the Dane, has jumped to 1.30 m with Cian Goggins, and is also the dam of GCS Rosie, jumping to 1.40 m under Ireland's Mikey Pender, as well as Great Britain's Keith Shore riding GCS Gold Rush, also to 1.40 m. The second dam, MHS La Scala, jumped to 1.50 m and is the dam of the 1.55 m jumping MHS Lost the Plot, with Australia's Benjamin Meredith. And the third dam, Lady Ligustra, is the dam of Ballypatrick Mystique, MHS La Scala, MHS Quentin and MHS Vienna, all jumping 1.30 m plus. So a good strong maternal family here as well for lot number 16, the Dane, bred by Claire Hughes. And in the saddle we have Aoife Dooley. Ably ridden by Aoife Dooley, lot number 16 by Connacht, who's by Agnes de Seigneur, out of GCS Paris by L'Arc de Triomphe, bred by Claire Hughes. And remember, the first 6 of our lots, if you're watching on our live stream, they will be available to review again and replay on the live stream. Lots 1 through to 6, should you have missed them. Now, of course, you can review all the lots. And make sure to get yourself registered to bid. We have a horse to suit every owner and rider, depending on the type you're looking for. All very well selected. Some of Ireland's premier 3, 4, 5 and 6 year olds. You just have seen lot number 16, owned by Higgins Sport Horses and Aoife Dooley. Now we have a slight amendment to our starting order. This is not number 17, it is lot number 18, the property of Tomas Doyle. It's Monbeg Can Do. So in front of you now, it is lot number 18, Monbeg Can Do by Sligo Candy Boy, who's by Beluder Away. Out of Diamond Action, who is by Colin Diamond, going back to Diamond Lad. A beautiful young horse with a great attitude and bags of talent. The winner of the Department of Agriculture and Marine 4-year-old development class. He was placed in Balmoral as a 4-year-old also and delivered a double clear, placing 12th out of 120 starters at the Barnadown RDS 4-year-old qualifier. The dam is by the thoroughbred Actinium, going back to the 3rd generation. It's lot number 18, property of Tomas Doyle. And Tomas also in the saddle. Bred by Michael McDonough, Monbeg Can Do. And you've just been watching lot number 18, the property of Tomas Doyle, bred by Michael McDonough. Monbeg Can Do, the 4-year-old brown gelding, by Sligo Candy Boy, out of Diamond Action by Colin Diamond. And to lot number 19, we welcome Monbeg Lagoon, the 4-year-old bay gelding by HHS Cornet, as previously mentioned by Cornet Oblensky. Out of HHS Crystal Clear by the Echo Factor, who's by Clover Echo. Owned by Brianna Halliday, bred by Miguel Bravo, and ridden for us by Gemma Phelan. So the first dam, HHS Crystal Clear, has given us Cooley Gentleman, already having gone CCI 3-star long with Lillian Herd Wood for USA, and Riley Karen jumping 1m20 with HHS Oaklands. The second dam, A Touch of Royale, competed herself to 1m20 with Marion Hughes, as well as having bred HHS A Touch of Class, jumping 1m40 with Mikey Pender, A Touch of Grey, jumping 1m40 with Jacqueline Felber. HHS Matilde jumping 150 with Mikey Pender, as well as HHS California and HHS Leacourt Cavalier having gone 4-star long with Charlotte Rowe for Great Britain. So again, a very good pedigree for Monbeg Lagoon, lot number 19. So that was lot number 19. Thank you very much to Gemma Phelan. For those wishing to view lot number 17, it will run at the end of our 4-year-olds. So after lot number 27, we will see lot number 14 in the ring. So lot number 17 will now go last. And for our potential purchasers on site, of course, all these ridden horses will be available to be tried after the cross country today and all day tomorrow. So please make contact with one of the team here who will organise and facilitate a ridden trial of the horses for you as well. Lot number 20 is in the arena, the property of Alison Keane, bred by Pádraig Arthur. The 4-year-old by Tyson. It's TMS Moonbeam's Strength, 4-year-old filly out of the dam Moonbeam, who's by Beluda Rouet. Quietly produced mare showing the attributes to make a top-level event horse. The second dam, Vamoose, is jumping 1m20 with Louise Simpson in Great Britain, and bred Paris 16, jumping 1m50 with Nicole Pavitt for Great Britain. Also multiple performers in the third dam, the property of Alison Keane. It is TMS Moonbeam's Strength, lot number 20. Lot number 20, ridden by Kieran Moran, the property of Alison Keane, bred by Pádraig Arthur. It was TMS Moonbeam's Strength. And again, a credit to the breeders, owners, riders and their teams. Each horse impeccably turned out for the 2024 edition of the Goresbridge Go for Gold sale. Alison Irwin joins us on Peter Smith's Orbal Ray Nakala, lot number 21, bred by Colm Doherty. It's an elegant, easy horse showing lots of movement and jump. Has proved brave when schooled across country and has also jumped up to 1 metre. We're told it's suitable as either an amateur or a professional horse. The dam, Little Miss Red, the Irish sport horse, has jumped to 1m20 with the owner Peter Smith. And the second dam has given us Diamond's Courage, who jumped to 1m45, also with Peter. The third dam is the dam of Springley's Royalist, having gone CCI 3-star short with William Fox Pitt for Great Britain. So it's lot number 21, Orbal Ray Nakala. And reminding you, the veterinary certs and the x-rays are available to view on the Goresbridge Go for Gold website. And should you have any questions repurchasing or transport, please do make contact. So Mullins International Horse Transport and Andrew Dunlop Horse Transport, the two main suppliers of transport anywhere in the world from our base here in Barnadown in Wexford in Ireland. A beautiful performance from Alison Irwin and Arbel Ray Nakala by the sire Kidam M, who is by the Silla Francais Kidam de Revel, out of Little Miss Red by Mermasor. Lot number 21, bred by Com Doherty. And remember, these are just 4-year-olds, so a very good sign of their temperament, able to come into this environment with plenty of atmosphere around ringside and to show off themselves to the best of their abilities. As we go to lot number 22, the property of MBF Sport Horses and Higgins Sport Horses. It's MBF Killorn by Laggins OBOS Quality, who's by OBOS Quality, as previously mentioned, second as the sire of the world of eventers, out of Killorn Amanda by Cabriole. And we see some Clover Hill, Golden Beaker in our dam line also. The second dam, Sarah's Clover, is the dam of Sarah Sparky, jumping 1.50 m with Brendan Ryan, as well as Cover's Diamond Clover, CCI 3-star short with Marianne Knipe for Great Britain. It's described as a very easy 4-year-old with a very good brain, good paces and jump, and will take either a professional or amateur safely and will stand out from the crowd. He has been produced slowly and has attended training shows. Lot number 22, MBF Killorn, with Maeve Flynn as our rider. Another nice display Here from the sunny southeast, lot number 22, ridden by Maeve Flynn. MBF Killorn by Lagan's OBS Quality. He himself a winner as a 3-year-old of the young event horse class at the RDS Horse Show. Out of Killorn Amanda, lot number 22. The striking grey 4-year-old. Lot number 23 is next. Owned by Trade Horse Limited, bred by Michael Murphy, an attractive traditionally bred gelding. By Cruising with Diamonds as the sire, who's by Cruising. Out of Windmill Cross, the thoroughbred dam by Insatiable. He carries over 73% thoroughbred blood and holds all the desired qualities to make a top event horse or show jumping. Alex Reynolds is our rider of this lovely 4-year-old grey gelding. So another one of our traditional Irish horses, lot number 23, ridden by Alex Reynolds, and a credit as well to its producer, a 12-year-old boy rides it at home. Timmy, you've done a very wonderful job. Bred by Michael Murphy, by the sire Cruising with Diamonds, who of course, as you might guess, is by Cruising. Out of the thoroughbred dam Windmill Cross, who is by Insatiable. Lot number 23. Lot number 24. 2 Cruising grandsons in a row. This time by the sire Cruising's Ambassador by Cruising. Out of Diamond Lacey, who's by Carrick Diamond Lad. A stunning young horse with a fantastic brain and one that's sure to turn heads. Also traditionally bred. He has all the attributes that the Irish horse is famous for. brave, genuine, and a pleasure to have around. Already competed at training shows at 90s and 1 metre, has been ridden extensively around the farm lanes and countryside, has schooled across country. It is lot number 24, Monbeg Kalua, by Cruising's Ambassador, the property of Thomas Doyle and bred by Eugene Shepherd. And it's another well-produced young 4-year-old by Thomas Doyle in Monbeg Kalua, lot number 24, the 4-year-old Grey Gelding by Cruising's Ambassador, out of the Carrick Diamond Lad sired Diamond Lacey, bred by Eugene Shepherd, another traditionally Irish bred horse. Lot number 25 next to go. The property of JP Megan, Corborn Princess, by For Kinmar Hero Z, who's by For Pleasure, out of Corborn Lady, who's by Lux Z, bred by Kira Marin. The dam has already given us the 1.45 jumper Quality Street for Carla Bolam in Great Britain, as well as Cara Lux Quality, jumping 1.40 with Francis Derwin. The second dam, Cav Imperious, is the dam of A Touch Imperious, having jumped 1.60 with Harriet Nuttall for Great Britain at Nations Cup and Grand Prix level. But it's lot number 25, Corborn Princess. Sorry, Prince, in fact. Corborn Prince, apologies. It's a gelding, a 4-year-old bay gelding. And a timely reminder as well, if you haven't booked in for the gala dinner at the Amber Springs Hotel during the auction, please make sure to book yourselves in to the hotel for the gala dinner at the Amber Springs. And certainly showing lots of scope at the last. A little green, of course, just 4-year-old. 4-year-old bay gelding, Corborn Prince, owned and ridden by JP Megan, and bred by Ciara Marin. So only 3 4-year-olds left as part of our ridden show jumping section. Lot number 26, number 27, and we will show you lot number 17 as last to go out of order in the catalogue order. So now just 3 4-year-olds left to go. And we're very much looking forward to having you after lunch at 2 p.m. for the cross country, which is just across from the Sand School here in the field, to showcase all our 4, 5 and 6-year-olds over a variety of cross country jumps and water as well. So a nice water complex and some banks to show you their cross country prowess. As we show you lot number 26, the property of Roisin Foley, bred by Michael Hutchinson, the 4-year-old bay gelding by Winston, who is by Heartbreaker, going back to Nimmador, out of Lady Passion, the Irish sport horse by Passion, going back to a King's Servant dam. So the third dam here has given us Edamore, jumping 1.50 m with Felix McCartney in Great Britain, and is also the dam of the Loudest Whisper CCI 3-star short with Simon Grieve in Great Britain. Many other performers there as well. This horse has competed up to 1 metre jumping clear rounds. He also recently competed here at the Breeders' Classic and looked very, very promising. So the 4-year-old by Winston, it's Mr. Springmount Paddy, bred by Michael Hutchinson. And lot number 26 shown here to us by Taylor Cummins. showing plenty of natural ability and athleticism. Lot number 26, Mr. Springmount Paddy by Winston out of Lady Passion, bred by Michael Hutchinson, owned by Roisin Foley and ridden today by Taylor Cummins. Our penultimate 4-year-old, lot number 27, ridden by Terence White, the property of Dorothy Dowling, bred also by Dorothy, so a home owned and bred. It's another traditionally Irish bred horse. The second horse by Island Commander, a thoroughbred, who of course is by Giants Causeway, going back to Stormcat. And the sire of the dam is Stormhill Miller. In fact, I must correct myself, he's not traditionally bred, because we see Ramiro B back in the back pedigree. So the second dam has already given us doctor's orders. The CCI 4-star long with Flora Young for Great Britain, as well as Swedish rider Ellen Johansson riding Curra Clover Flight to 1m30, and Stormhill Clover CNC 2-star with Julia Birkin for Great Britain. So it's lot number 27. Lot number 27, Storm Causeway by the thoroughbred Island Commander out of the dam Rat Duff Storm by Stormhill Miller. So just our final 4-year-old. It's lot number 17, the property of North Lawn Farm Limited. Lot number 17, it's our final 4-year-old going out of line in the catalogue. Lot number 17, the 4-year-old Grey Gelding by SHS Soko Blue, who's by Zorocco Blue VDL, out of Cavalier Chaka, the famous Irish mare by Gladon Diamond, going back to King of Diamonds. Ridden by Jack Ryan. Of course, Jack was also the rider of the dam Cavalier Chaka, jumped up to 1m50. And the second dam also gave us Capinally Cruise, jumping to 1m40 with Greg Broderick, bred by Margaret Ryan. So owned, bred and ridden by the Ryan family. A good moving, well-related horse with a great temperament and a huge jump. He's been to training shows and schooled across country and has all the ingredients to make a top event horse. Our final 4-year-old, lot number 17. Yet again, another well-ridden 4-year-old. Lot number 17, the property of North Lawn Farm Limited by SHS Soca Blue, ridden by Jack Ryan. Very well produced 4-year-old again. All of these just 4-year-olds, of course. We will see you at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. exactly in the cross-country field. Please remember to get yourself registered. So do come to the office if you wish to make a bid at the auction on Wednesday. Remembering as well to book yourself into the Amber Springs for the auction gala dinner. For those of you online, make sure to have a look at our website where the veterinary certs and the x-rays can be reviewed as well. And we will see you back here at 2 p.m. Irish time.
So this is Rocket Man. He's now a 10-year-old and established at 4-star now, but we stepped him up to 4-star last year, which is when we start traveling abroad. And actually at the end of the season, we took him to Buckelo, which is in the Netherlands, a couple of days travel to do that. And he just ran up really light. And he's always been a horse that we had struggled to keep weight on. He wasn't, you wouldn't normally call him like a hot horse or sort of, you know, obviously stressed that way. But he was quite a, kind of a quietly anxious horse, and obviously with losing condition, going off his feet a little bit, and a hard horse to kind of train and compete, we were looking for a solution for him for this season, and that solution was NutriGuard. So again, really tackling his gut. That's got a postbiotic in it as well, which is going to reduce those stress levels. He's eating better. He's much more efficient in terms of the hard feed that he's on. He's able to hold his condition. He went to Mill Street this year for another long format, a 10-minute course, testing conditions, fastest horse of the day by 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes, 20 seconds, rocket by name, rocket by nature. And he won that, but the best thing for us was that a month later, or less than about 4 weeks later, he was able to go to Aachen in Germany because he'd come through that run so well. So the big benefit for us with NutriGuard is that complete gut care that you get, and then all of the peace of mind for us knowing that I'm going to get all the benefits from everything else that we're feeding him. Rocket has always been a big framed horse, and a lot of the work that he needed was real strength-based training. What we were finding before this season was we kept having to back off him in training and back off the competition calendar as well, and just leave long periods of breaks and recovery between competitions and not being able to get back to the training. Now, it's not just being able to compete him more frequently and do those long journeys to those big competitions, it's the amount of work and training that we can do has really upped. Again, healthier gut, much better utilisation of his feed, much better capacity to work and perform.
Thank you.